After you subscribe, do not forget to hit that notification button so you can stay up to date with our latest videos. Enjoy! What is up, guys? How you doing? It's your boy Victory with Thank You Gaming, and today we are gonna talk about another way of making stubs. Now, this way is a little tedious. It requires a lot of work and some type of research, and it takes patience. We're gonna be working on in the community market, so it's kind of like stocks. So bear with me. I will show you how it's done and kind of the way my preference of doing it. And what we're talking about is flipping cards. Now, we all know that you can buy stubs, and we all know that if you play the game, you will get stubs. So you not necessarily need to buy stubs. And another way is if you get lucky in a pack, like I did with Mike Trout, I kept them. But if you sold them, you're already on your way of getting stubs. A lot of them. So yeah. So flipping cards. So pretty much, we're gonna go to the community market now. What I do is I like to flip live cards just because of the collection, just because they're always out there. You're always getting rewards that are live players. These legends, sometimes you'll see that these legends have a pretty big gap between them, but not that many players have them. So if you have that kind of patience and you are, I'm waiting, I'm playing the long game, then go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna show you how to do it to make easy stubs. We're looking at around 100 and 200, 100 to 300 stubs every time you flip a card. And the more you do it, the more rewarding it is. I have 6,300 stubs. I had 5,000 before I started doing this video, and it took me like 10 to 15 minutes to do it. So first things first, you're gonna go filter and you're gonna do live. Your min price, because you don't want zero, just put 100. Really doesn't matter. The max price, that is depends on how much stubs you have. Now, I like to be in the thousands to 2,000 range, so I'll put 2,500. Just because, and I'll tell you, let's go into it. So you do that, you search. The reason I do that is because the 3,000, 4,000 range players, yes, there's a big gap in between them, but since we have that 10%, the more it is, the bigger of a hit you take. So you might see, oh snap, there's 1,000 stubs gap in between these two players. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But when you create a buy order, you actually get the card and you create a sell order, maybe the difference is still back at 300, 400 stubs that you earn, and you probably wait a little bit longer. Now, another reasoning that I do lower tier, like in the like gold players, some silvers, is because these cards are, people have more of these cards than they do diamonds. Like diamonds are for those who like butt stubs, they got players of a pack and things like that. So now, before we continue, I want to show you that I did flip some cards. I don't want you guys to think that I'm lying to you guys. So complete orders, this is how it looks. You have a lot of the same players, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Now, you do this so much, you sometimes want to do it fast. Be careful, because look what happens right here with Rosario, and it's today's date. Look, April 3rd. So I just want to make sure that you guys know that I did this. Eddie Rosario, I messed up. I bought him for 1,500, and then I was gonna create a sell order, and I did too fast, and I sold him with the price that it was. So I lost on him. I lost. But it doesn't happen a lot. Just make sure you're very, you're looking at what you're doing, and be careful. So now, how do we start flipping a car? So first thing is first, you need to look for a gap in this 2,000 and thousands. You need to look for a gap that is 400 up. So I like to do 500. So if we go, let me see. Like Ramos right here, that's 300, so he's no longer a good candidate for this. Rosario, here we go. So Rosario's 300. Not really a good candidate anymore. And I'm looking for Suarez. If I find him. Where did Suarez go? Third page. Here we go. So Suarez right here, this is 400. So the way you do is, so you found something that is 400 in a gap. You have Yasmani Grandal. There's another one. Here, Cano right now it's at, that's 400 as well. You have this guy's 400 as well. So you can find a lot of them that are 400 in the gap. So 400 and higher will guarantee you, if you do it right and the market doesn't go crazy, around 100 to 200 sorry, stubs guaranteed. So if we do Suarez, you're going to go into the card that you want. And you're going to look at the buy section of it. Now, the highest price there is $19.93. Now, if you don't know, if you're new at the market, what this means is someone has the card. They created an order, which is called a sell order because they want to sell it at that price. Which means if I buy this right now at that price, that person will get those stubs with the 10% hit. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to buy it from there. We want to buy it from this price, which you see is significantly less. So the way you do that is you create a buy order. So you find a card that you want. My advice to you, if you are not very 100% sure about this, look for a card that is a player that you want. And this also work if you have less stubs. Like you can go into the bronze. You can actually go into the silver. Whatever you know, whatever's easier for you. Sorry. But find a card that you like. Find a card that you, if just in case something goes crazy and you can't get any stubs out of it, if you keep them, you're okay with it. So Suarez is that type of player for me. I don't need him, but if I have him, I can put him on my bench and I'm good to go. So let's go back because it changed. So what you do is you're gonna create a buy order. So now I want to see if I had the card, if I do a sell order, if I had the card and I sold this card for 2,000, I will get 1,800. I'm like, okay, so if I have the card and you see how he's 2020, we put 2,000, we'll be the first one in buy. Someone buys him for 2,000, we get 1,800. That means that you have to buy him for less than 1,800 to have a profit. So right now we're looking at 1580, right? So you're gonna create a buy order because you want to buy the car. This is crazy. And we're gonna do, you know what? Let's do 1590. Oh, you know what? Let's do 1590. So as you see, 1590. This means that a person that has the card and they don't want to wait, they're going to quick sell it. Maybe they have a duplicate. They're going to quick sell it for that much, and boom, the card is ours. So if this goes through as we speak in the video, we'll work on it. But that's pretty much what you need to do. Once you get the card, you turn around and you're going to go ahead and create a sell order and sell it. And if we do it for 2,000, we just gained 210 stubs, which you're probably thinking, that's not too much. Why I want to do that? Well, you know, if you keep doing Suarez for 5 times, if you do that 5 times and it doesn't take that long, 5 minutes, and look at that, it went through. It took not even a minute to go through. Then you can do it. Then you can go ahead and do it 5 times for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. And in 5 minutes, you just earn 1,000 stubs. I think that's a pretty cool thing. You know, you play the game, you play 9 innings, you're there for 30 minutes, and you get 200 stubs. So, I mean, it's up to you if you think it's worth it or not. I believe it is. That's why I do it. But that's pretty much how you do it. So we got the card, we bought it. You saw me how I bought it. So if you want to go back and pause the video, go step by step. Perfect. Once you have the card, you create a sell order and then you wait. And we didn't have to wait that long. Look at that. I love it. I love it when you're making a video and it's live and it goes through. We just bought it, guys. So we just did, and it took us. Let's see. I bought them at 454, and less than a minute it went through. less than a minute. So I started my first, and remember I was making a video, so I started mine at 3:30. So pretty much an hour, and I got over 1,500 stubs, and I'm not correctly. Let's go back in here. Yeah, 1,500 stubs in an hour, and it's because you gotta take in consideration. I had many attempts at making this video. So yeah, guys. So pretty much, just do exactly what I did. The key, and this is where luck and research comes to about, is knowing which are the cars that are going pretty fast. Like I know Suarez is a high commodity, not only because he's one of the highest golds. There's 2 golds. I think it's 2 golds in the Reds collection. So he goes a lot, and he's inside edge. He's a beast today. So he's also going a lot for that. So make sure you find the cars that are trending here. Kind of gives you the gains and losses. Like, I don't know if this actually will work for you guys, but if, for example, if we look for Alex Wilson, I forget where Wilson is, but we'll look him up. Let's see if it's worth it or not. So let's look for Wilson. Alex Wilson is going for 55. Let's say you bought him for 60 and you sold him for 145. Look at that, guys. If we bought, and this is for people that don't have stubs, if we get Alex Wilson, right? We buy him for 60 stubs. We go ahead and turn it around and we get 70 stubs for nothing. 70 stubs. That means 70 stubs. I mean, if you do it constantly with minimal, let's say you started with 60, now you're at 130, and you know that piles up and it's actually good, you know, for your stubs to go up. But yeah, any questions? Just let me know in the comment section below. I will happily help you out. But yeah, just find that card that you know that is gonna have a good turnaround, and you go ahead and flip it. And you know, there's some flips. I remember in the past games, there's some cards that sometimes they go out crazy. Like there's a lot of cards that are crazy flips, and if you found those and you're good to go, my goodness, you can get a lot of stubs. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's tedious. I get it. Nobody likes to grind. I understand, but I mean, I just wanted to bring the community another option of how, you know, making stubs. I believe that flipping cards, you know, finding another way of making stubs is always a great idea. Having options is always a great idea. So I think that's the theme of MLB The Show 19, options. They want to give you options. You don't have to play the same old thing over and over, and you don't have to do the same thing over and over to get stubs. There's also this option, which we call flipping. So when you see someone, oh man, I flipped this car for this much, now you know what they're talking about if you didn't know before. So there you have it. Let me know if you've done this in the game already. Which card is which card has been a friendly flip for you? For me, has been Suarez, Ramos, and Rosario. And I kind of just told you. So after you see this video, you're probably gonna go and try it. And yeah, let me know if it's working for you. Let me know if it's not working for you. Let me know if this was helpful. I know I talk fast and with an accent. I apologize. So you can just go back and, you know, keep rewatching the video. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch so you can stay up to date with our live streams. And that's all I have for you guys. I'm out. Deuces. Make sure you head over to teespring.com so you can see our brand new Thank You Gaming shirts, and do not forget to use the codes at checkout whenever you decide to choose one of our many styles and colors. Enjoy, and thank you for the support.